Why can't just... The nutritionist said that if I eat root vegetables, I'd be better. Said that if I can get down 13 turnips a day, I would be grounded, rooted. Said my mind would not keep flying away to where the darkness lives. The psychic told me that my heart carries too much weight. Said for $20 she'd tell me what to do. I handed her the 20 and she said, "Stop worrying, darling. You'll find a good man soon." The first psychotherapist told me to spend 3 hours each day in a dark closet with my eyes closed and my ears plugged. I tried it once but couldn't stop thinking about how gay it was to be sitting in the closet. The yogi told me to stretch everything but the truth, said to focus on the out-breath, said everyone can find happiness if they care more about what they give than what they get. The pharmacist said Laxapro, lithium, Xanax. A doctor said an antipsychotic might help me forget what the trauma said. The trauma said, "Don't write these poems. Nobody wants to hear you cry about the grief inside your bones." But my bones said. Tyler Clemente jumped from the George Washington Bridge into the Hudson River, convinced that he was entirely alone. My bones said, "Write the poems." To who? To the lamplight, considering the riverbed. To the chandelier of your face, hanging by a thread. To every day you cannot get out of bed. To the bullseye of your wrist. To anyone who has ever wanted to die. I have been told sometimes the most healing thing we can do is to remind ourselves over and over and over, other people feel this too. And the tomorrow that has come and gone and it has not gotten better, when you are half finished writing that letter to your mother that says, "I swear to God I tried, but when I hit bottom, it started hitting back." There is no bruise like the bruised loneliness kicks into your spine. So let me tell you, I know there are days when it looks like the whole street is dancing in the street while you break down like the doors of their looted buildings. You are not alone in wondering who will be convicted of the crime of insisting you keep loading your grief into the chamber of your shame. You are not weak just because your heart feels so heavy. I have never met a heavy heart that wasn't a red phone booth with a red cape inside. Some people will never understand the kind of superpower it takes for some people just to walk outside someday. I know my smile can look like the gutter of a falling building, but my hands are always holding tight to the ripcords of believing that a life can be rich like the soil, can make food of decay, can turn wounds into highway. So pick me up in that truck with that bumper sticker that says, "It is no measure of good health to be well adjusted to a sick society." I have never trusted anyone with the pulled back bow of my spine the way I trust those who come undone at the throat, screaming for their pulses to find the fight to pound. 4 nights before Tyler Clemente jumped from the George Washington Bridge, I was sitting in a hotel room in my own town, calculating exactly what I had to swallow to keep a bottle of sleeping pills down. What I know about living is the pain is never just ours. So I keep listening for the moment my wound becomes an echo, when I can see what I couldn't see before through the glass of my most battered dream. I watched a dandelion lose its mind in the wind, and when it did, it scattered 1,000 seeds. So the next time I tell you how easily I come out of my skin, don't try to put me back in. Just say, here we are, at the window, aching for it to all get better, but knowing there is still a chance our hearts may have only just skinned their knees, knowing that the worst day may still be coming. You stay here with me, okay? You stay here with me. Raising your bite against the bitter dark, your brilliant fist of loss, your bright longing. Friend, if the only thing we have to gain in staying is each other, my God, that is plenty. My God, that is enough. My God, that is so much for the light to give. Each of us at each other's backs, whispering over and over and over, live, live.